a dancer? I saw you. It was in this theater. You stopped the show. God, I was in high school.
That's your red wagon. That's your red wagon.
Color, this indicates a positive result. Positive!
Not positive good, positive bad.
Okay, what I'm about to reveal about Johnny Brown's daughter, Sharon Brown, will completely shatter everything you thought you knew about hidden Hollywood talent. Because how did the secret Broadway powerhouse who outsung Whitney Houston's backup singers get caught up in a soap opera replacement scandal that shocked daytime TV?
So much television, and I've done film, but I'm a Broadway baby. I was born and raised in New York City.
And what about the 2025 revelation that has the entertainment industry talking? This is the untold story of television's most underestimated superstar. In the next 14 minutes, I'm going to expose the ugliest secrets in television history. But first, let me tell you about the birthday that should have launched a revolution. Born January 11th, 1962 in New York City, Sharon Catherine Brown is the daughter of actor Johnny Brown, who portrayed Nathan Bookman on Good Times.
My dad, Johnny Brown, who is from Laugh-In and Good Times, he was Mr. Bookman on Good Times.
Not only that, but her mother, June Brown, was also a studio manager. So while other celebrity kids were partying, Sharon was in voice lessons, acting classes, and dance studios, determined to earn every opportunity through pure skill.
I'm changing. Yes, I know how.
And basically, growing up surrounded by professionals who demanded excellence, not excuses, boy, did she deliver excellence beyond anyone's wildest dreams. And trust me, she didn't waste time showcasing her acting skills either. In high school, she played Mame Dennis in the musical Mame. Not only that, but she also played Ruth Sherwood in Wonderful Town. But here's the thing, everyone assumes Sharon Catherine Brown had it easy because her father was Johnny Brown from Good Times. Wrong. One might even argue that being Johnny Brown's daughter was actually her curse, not her blessing. Because while other actors got opportunities based on potential, Sharon had to be twice as good just to be considered. And trust me, the real sabotage started when she landed roles they never expected.
I'm sorry, Hill, but I can't. I've got to study for my med school entrance exam.
Well, great. When your looks go, they'll still respect you.
Now here's what Hollywood executives hated. Sharon Catherine Brown was a legitimate Broadway powerhouse. She played Effie in Dreamgirls on Broadway and national tours.
Jackie Wilson, it's that entire experience. And since Motown was the black label and made that Motown open the door for all of the black recording artists.
She crushed roles in Jekyll and Hyde.
There was a time, all that when, all didn't have much time for me.
Sister Act 2,
I was the devil with the blue dress, blue dress. I was the devil with the blue dress.
and in 1987, our girl really took it all the way. Even though it was the beginning of her career, she was nominated for Outstanding Lead Actress in a non-resident production for her role in the touring version of Dreamgirls.
I won one of the Helen Hayes Awards and then was nominated for one and won 2 Carbonell Awards. It's kind of funny, they call it the Southern Tony or something like that.
Now let's talk about her creme film credits, because trust me, it reads like a walk through Hollywood history. From the glitzy dance floors of A Chorus Line in '85,
We were shooting at the old Mark Hellinger, walking through the stage door.
to the emotional chaos of For Keeps just a few years later.
Color, this indicates a positive result. Positive!
Not positive good, positive bad.
Then came Sister Act 2. Yes, the one where Whoopi and the choir had everybody singing Joyful, Joyful like it was Gospel Sunday. Sharon was right there doing her thing. And if that wasn't enough, she slid into What's Love Got to Do with It. By the late 90s, she was still making moves, turning up in Blues Brothers 2000 and later introducing Dorothy Dandridge alongside the stunning Halle Berry. Everywhere you turned, Sharon was there, sharp, radiant, unforgettable, like Hollywood's secret ingredient sprinkled across decades of iconic films.
So, I got a little question for y'all. Do y'all see me more as a biblical scholar or a nuclear physicist?
I see you as an extra from Hook.
But here's where it gets suspicious and honestly a little infuriating. Sharon wasn't exactly invisible. She got her moments, she had roles that should have taken her straight to the top, but somehow, just when things started heating up, Hollywood would quietly nudge her to the sidelines again.
Because when you audition for something and you really want it and you
feel that you fired on all cylinders and you don't get it. I think I went through a period of time where you were made to feel like you look, just shake it off.
Every time she got close to that breakout spotlight, another bigger name would be pushed conveniently to the front. Coincidence? Oh, please. People who were there say it was anything but. According to a few insiders, the ones who spilled tea when the red carpets are rolled up, there was this unspoken rule floating through casting offices.
I can't speak on it because I don't know it. The people that claim not to like the Kardashians know way more about them than I do. I'm like, you're watching something.
Sharon can act circles around our leads, but she can't outshine them. Meaning, they loved having her on set because she made everyone else look good, but they never wanted her to be the one everyone was looking at.
When you were talking about have I been disappointed with roles that I didn't get, I've lost roles to people that had a higher social media profile than I did.
That's the kind of quiet side cutting that happened to way too many talented Black women back then. The industry was all smiles and compliments, but behind the scenes, there was always that invisible ceiling. And when you really study Sharon's career, it's clear she wasn't short on talent or chances. The problem was, every time she got close to greatness, the system made sure to dim her light just enough to keep her in the background.
I'm not so into the hiding of my disappointment anymore.
Oh, okay, now this is where the tea gets hot, and I mean scalding. Let's talk about Sharon Brown's time on Generations, because baby, this part of her story is straight out of a behind-the-scenes soap opera itself. So picture this. It's 1989 and Sharon lands the role of Chantel on NBC's brand new daytime drama, Generations. Sounds innocent enough, right? Wrong. The moment her name hit the cast list, NBC execs were reportedly losing their minds. Why? Because Generations wasn't your regular soap opera. It was the first ever daytime show to center around a Black family from the very beginning.
Adam cares a great deal for Sam.
And do you think there's something going on?
Revolutionary stuff. But behind the glitz and press releases, there was chaos brewing in those network offices. According to whispers from folks who were there, executives started holding secret meetings about the show's direction. Can you imagine? Behind closed doors, they were allegedly saying things like, we can't have too many Black love stories, and white audiences won't relate to this. Yup, that's the kind of outdated nonsense they were spewing while Sharon and her co-stars were out there making television history. And just when fans were starting to fall in love with Chantel's storyline, boom, Sharon was replaced mid-arc. No warning, no proper send-off. The network blamed it on creative differences, don't they always? But insiders say that's just PR talk for we couldn't handle her truth. Because rumor has it, Sharon was calling out the blatant double standards, questioning why the Black characters were always pushed to the sidelines, why their love stories never lasted, and why the writers kept watering down their plots. Apparently, NBC decided it was easier to silence her than to fix the problem. So they swapped her out for Debbie Morgan and kept it moving. But let's be real, that wasn't a simple recast. That was a warning shot to every Black actress who dared to speak up in the 90s. And Sharon, she became the perfect example of what happens when you challenge the system in an industry built on quiet control and louder lies. Now, what if I told you that Sharon Captain Brown's marriage wasn't all red carpets and Hollywood smiles, but a roller coaster of homelessness, parking garages, and a Shark Tank miracle that saved it all? Buckle up, because this story has more twists than a soap opera finale. Picture this: the daughter of Good Times legend Johnny Brown tying the knot with Billy Blanks Jr., the son of Tybo fitness king Billy Blanks. Two entertainment dynasties, one wedding, and everybody thought this was going to be a Hollywood power couple in the making. I mean, acting royalty meets fitness royalty? What could possibly go wrong? Well, everything. Because behind the smiles and photo ops, there are so-called fairy tale turning to a full-blown survival story. Imagine this: Billy Blanks Jr. peeking through the window of a motel. Yes, a motel. Making sure no one saw him and Sharon slip out to teach fitness classes. The children of entertainment and fitness royalty were homeless, living at the 777 Motor Inn while pretending everything was fine. They'd sneak through the parking garage at the Sherman Oaks Galleria, terrified someone would recognize them. Forget red carpets. This was grit, shame, and sheer determination. Sharon wasn't living a Hollywood dream. She was living through a Hollywood heartbreak. But here's where the story turns from tragedy to triumph. Instead of giving up, they turned pain into power. Together, Sharon and Billy built Dance With Me, a feel-good fitness brand that mixed rhythm, joy, and hustle. She wasn't just his wife, she was his partner, his creative muse, his co-founder. Then, boom, 2014 hit and they walked on to Shark Tank. From motel rooms to millionaire investors, they made a deal that changed everything.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. I will do the best for you that I possibly can. I promise you that, all right?
Thank you.
Their Meet the Blanks brand became a symbol of resilience. They even adopted a son, Elijah, a full circle moment of love and legacy. But just when you think the story is ending on a high note, heartbreak. Reports say Sharon and Billy Jr. divorced after surviving everything together: homelessness, fame, rebuilding. Their marriage couldn't survive forever. Still, Sharon proved something powerful. Even when love ends, the strength it gave you never fades. So after all she has been through, you might ask, what exactly is Sharon Brown up to in 2025? Well, trust me, sis, she's thriving. She's currently developing new theatrical projects, recording new music, and expanding her teaching empire with innovative approaches. Social media followers are getting glimpses of Sharon's current work, and the response is electric. And at 63, Sharon Catherine Brown is just hitting her stride. So there you have it, the incredible truth about Sharon Catherine Brown that proves she's one of entertainment's most underestimated superstars.